chair. Get nice and comfortable. Scoot your butt way back. All right, and then as you take a second to just kind of settle in, wiggle your bum, wiggle your feet, wiggle your hands. Everything finds a nice soft place to land. And then just give your body a moment here. Take one more moment here, just allowing that little bit of time for your body to settle in and your mind to quiet down just a little bit. And then as you start to settle in here and let your legs be heavy, feet be heavy, try to reduce as much efforting in the bottom half of your body as possible. As you start to tune in, can you notice the muscles at the tops of the shoulders? So not the round shoulder heads, but the muscles that meet at the shoulders and go up the neck. So if you can kind of tune into that space, if you need to touch that space just to kind of find that awareness. And then once you do, just let your hands rest back down wherever is the most comfortable. But then see if you can just keep your awareness in that space and just watch your breath come in and out, but notice the movement that happens there as you breathe in and breathe out. And especially if you're not exaggerating the movement, it might be a little bit subtle, but see if you can just notice and feel that gentle bit of movement that happens with your inhalation and the gentle movement that happens with your exhalation. Take one more moment here, just noticing that movement of breath in your shoulders. And then flip your palms so palms are facing upward towards the ceiling, and let your awareness come down to your hands, your fingers, and your palms. And then keeping your eyes closed if you can, as you inhale, just roll your fingers in, make a little fist and squeeze. Exhale, roll your fingers out, but stretch your fingers nice and wide. Inhale, roll your fingers in, make a little fist and squeeze. Exhale, roll your fingers out and stretch the fingers wide. And do that one more time. Inhale, roll the fingers in, make a fist and squeeze. Exhale, roll the fingers out, stretch the fingers wide, and then soften your palms, flip the palms over so that they're resting comfortably down on the thighs, and then let your awareness travel all the way down to your feet and your toes. And now we're going to scrunch up the toes like you're trying to pick something up off the floor. So scrunch up the toes, let the bottoms of the feet curl up, and then exhale, just soften your toes back down. Scrunch up your toes, work the muscles in the bottom of the feet, and then when you're ready, exhale, stretch your feet long and soften your toes down. And then do that one more time. Scrunch up your toes like you're trying to pick something off the floor with your feet. And then when you're ready, exhale, soften, stretch your feet out, soften your toes down. Great. And then when you're ready, lift your back away from your seat. So you're just sitting up nice and tall, but everything else stays exactly where it is. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Take a nice deep breath in. Nice slow breath out. Deep breath in, fill your lungs up, feel that movement of breath underneath your hands. A slow but natural exhale, so no need to force the air out, but just let it come out naturally. Take one more breath here. And then before we move away from this place of gentleness, set an intention here. to honor your mind and your body throughout your practice, never doing anything in your practice that would cause your body pain, and treating yourself with love, care, and respect. Awesome. And then with that intention set, the hand that's on the belly is just going to stack right on top of the hand that's on the heart, and we'll move right into the head and the neck. As you inhale, lift your chin up to the sky. As you exhale, tuck your chin down to your chest. And there's just a gentle pressure of your hands on your heart, so you're trapping that skin and connective tissue. Inhale as you lift your chin up. Exhale to tuck your chin down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more fluid cycle of breath. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale to lower down. And then on this next inhale, as you lift, stay there. Get a nice gentle stretch through the front of the neck and the throat. Inhale, and then as you exhale, tuck your chin down to your chest. Stay here for an extra cycle of breath. And then on your next inhale, lift your head back to a neutral position. Hands are going to find your thighs, and then just walk your butt forward just a little bit so your butt's in the center of your seat and your feet are nice and solid on the ground. And then once you've got your way here with that nice upright position of the spine, we're just going to start to turn the head gently side to side. And what we're shooting to find here is a fluid motion. So if you notice if there's any staggering places or any places that catch or make any clicking, slow it down. See if you can smooth the transition through those sticky spots. Awesome. Take one more turn of the head side to side. And then your head's going to come back to center, and then head is going to stay in a stationary position. And we're going to look just with our eyeballs. So we're going to look our eyeballs up to the left corner of the room. So you're just going to look with your eyeballs with a strong position. Hold that position with your eyeballs. Everything else stays as stable as it can. Your head stays in a strong, steady position. Eyes are just looking up to the top left corner of the room. Take one more moment. And then release your eyes back to center. Close your eyes down. Take a nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. Open your eyes, and now head's going to stay in that stationary position, but the eyes are going to look to the right top corner of the room. So you're going to look at that upward angle, holding that position with your eyes. Everything else stays just as it is. One more breath. Return your eyes to that neutral position. Close your eyelids down. Take a nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. Open your eyes, and now your eyeballs, just your eyeballs to start. Your head is going to stay stationary to start. Your eyeballs are going to look to your left shoulder. So look your eyeballs and just your eyeballs. See if you can get a view of your shoulders through your periphery. So just turn your eyes as far as they'll go, and then keep that eyeball position. Keep your eyes looking to that left shoulder. And now you're going to drop your ear to your left shoulder, but you're going to keep your eyes looking at that shoulder the whole time. So eyelids are open. Eyes are looking at the left shoulder, and now the ear is tilted to the shoulder as well. And then hold that position. Just find a steady breath. Eyes are still looking to the shoulder. Keeping the eyes open and looking to the shoulder just as long as you can. We'll be here just a little bit longer than it seems like we normally hold things, but just try to hold it as steady as you can. Eyes looking at the shoulder, ear drop to the shoulder. Take one more breath. And then lift your head back up, return your eyes to center, close your eyes down, take a nice deep breath in, slow breath out. Open your eyelids, and now eyes are going to look to the right shoulder. So head is going to stay in that neutral position. Eyeballs are looking towards that right shoulder. So find that gaze first. Hold that steady gaze. So eyes are going to keep looking to the shoulder, and then just drop your ear to the shoulder. So the eyes keep looking to that shoulder, even as the ear drops over to the shoulder, and then hang here. Find a steady rhythm of breath. Eyes keep looking to the shoulder. Take one more breath. And then when you're ready, gently lift your head back to center, return your eyes to that neutral position, close your eyes down, take a nice deep breath in, slow breath out. And then we're going to move the shoulders with the breath. So as you inhale, shoulders are going to lift up to the ears. And then as you exhale, shoulders are going to soften and melt down. Inhale, shoulders lift up to the ears. Exhale, shoulders soften and melt down. And do that one more time. Inhale, shoulders lift up to the ears. Exhale, shoulders soften down, and then slide your hands forward, catch your kneecaps, move right into your seated cat-cow. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin, arch your back. Exhale to round your back and tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale to lift your chest, lift your chin, arch your back. Exhale to round. Awesome. Take about 3 more cycles of breath here. Just move with your breath's rhythm. Find a pace and a depth that works good in your body. And then from here, we're going to add on. So as you inhale, you lift the chest and chin, arch the back. But as you exhale, you're going to round the back, but pull one knee up towards the nose. And then release that foot down. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin, arch the back. Exhale, round and pick up the other knee, round your back, nose towards knee. And then just keep that at a steady rhythm. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you round and switch your knee. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you round and switch your knee. Beautiful. And take about 3 more cycles of breath here, or I should say 4 more cycles of breath so you get evened out on both sides. Nice. And then once you've completed those cycles of breath with both feet on the ground, but nice and firm in your chair, take it right into a seated twist. So right hand's going to find the left knee, left hand comes behind you. Get situated in your twist. And then once you feel like you've got a nice, good leverage twist, you're sitting up nice and tall. Now you're going to turn your head and look over your right shoulder. Take one more breath. Release your head back to center, and then release your twist and take it over to the other side. So left hand finds the right knee, right hand comes behind you. Find that good leverage twist and get nice and tall to start. And then once you feel like you found it, now turn your head and look over the left shoulder. Nice. Take one more breath. Release your head first, unwind, come back to center. Inhale, raise your arms up just as high as you like. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center and hands down at your sides. Do that again. Inhale, arms up just as high as you like. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center and down at your sides. One more time here. Inhale, arms up and look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And now we're going to play around with our hands. So we're going to catch the web of the thumbs and we're going to give about 5 good taps. So we're going to tap the webs of our thumbs, get a little bit of our rhythm, tap, 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 tap. And then we're going to switch that cross and tap, 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 tap. Awesome. And now we're going to take it into the index finger, middle finger space. So we're going to find that little web and then give a couple of good taps, just a nice gentle rhythm. And then when you're ready, switch, same fingers, but switch that cross of your fingers, give a couple of good gentle taps. Nice. And then take it into middle finger, ring finger. So find that web there, give a couple of good taps. And then switch your cross, same fingers, give a couple of good taps. And then release. And now take it pinky finger, ring finger. So find the web there. Give a couple of good taps. Awesome. Switch the cross of the fingers. Give a couple of good taps there. Nice. And then release your hands down at your sides. And now we're going to take the arms up and down, but with a twirl of the wrist. So as you inhale, arms are going to lift, wrists are going to twirl. And then as you exhale, arms come down, twirl your wrists in the other direction. Beautiful. Inhale, arms lift, wrist twist. Exhale, arms come down and twist your wrists in the other direction. Beautiful. One more just like that. Inhale, arms up, wrist twist. Exhale, arms down, twist the other way. Beautiful. And then as your hands come down at your sides, give them a good vigorous shake. Shake out your hands, shake out your wrists, bring a little blood flow all the way down to your fingers. And then start to let that wiggle jiggle come all the way up into the backs of your arms and up into your shoulders. Take one more good vigorous shake, and then we're going to take the left arm, bring it across the body, catch hold of the back of the arm, bring it in for a nice little squeeze, drop the shoulder down away from your ear. And then once you're there, tuck your chin down to your chest. Take a nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. Bring your head back up to a neutral position, and we'll switch to the other side. Bring the other arm across, catch the back of the arm, drop the shoulder head down. Once you've got that nice little squeeze position, tuck your chin down to your chest. Take a nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. Beautiful. Lift your head. And now we're going to come right down and pick up the left leg. So hands are going to do the heavy lifting here. Pick the leg up, take your knee, draw it in a couple of circles, go in one direction. Awesome. Take your knee, draw it in circles, go the other way. Beautiful. Set that foot down, switch over to the other leg. Pick the leg up, let your arms do the heavy lifting. Take your knee, draw it in circles, go in one direction. Nice. Take that knee, draw it in circles, go the other way. Beautiful. And then set that foot down. And now we're going to keep a nice wide position with the legs, but step the heels forward. So think seated ragdoll, and just kind of scoot your butt as far forward to the front end of your chair so that it feels good. And you get that nice position that you can fold. And then think belly up and over. So we're just going to lean the heart forward, slide your hands down to a comfortable handhold. So maybe you catch hold of your toes or the floor or your shins. And then once you've got your way into that folded position, just take a moment here to soften. Soften through the back of your body. Soften through the back of your neck. Think about letting your head get nice and heavy here. With that being said, if you do not feel like a forward folded position, or with your head underneath your heart doesn't feel good, then you'll only stay at that halfway point so that your head stays above your heart. But if it feels okay to be in that more folded position, then you soften through the back of your neck. Take one more breath. And now we're going to step the hands in between the legs. So hands are going to find the ground, and then step your feet in so that your feet are solid on the ground. Once you've got your way here, just make sure your butt feels comfortable on your chair, and we're going to toe heel the feet out super wide. So toe heel your feet out to a wide leg forward fold. Get them as wide as feels good to you. And then actively draw your knees out just slightly so your knees are drawing energetically towards your pinky toes. So you should feel a little fire up in the inner thighs and the groin. And then once you feel like you found that, left hand is going to touch down to the ground with the palm on the earth underneath your nose, and right hand's going to reach up to the sky for a twist. Nice big reach up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Slow breath out. When you're ready, release that hand down. Hand's going to come underneath the nose, and then the other hand is going to reach up to the sky. So we switch that reach, finding that nice big twist, big energy reaching up through the fingertips, reaching up towards the sky. Take a nice big inhale. Slow exhale. Release that hand down. Keep that wide position with your legs, but pull your abdominal muscles in. And now we're going to roll up to that seated upright position, keeping the legs nice and wide, knees drawing towards the pinky toes. And now we'll take it into a side bend. So left elbow is going to find the left knee, right hand's going to reach up alongside the ear. Think about pulling that top thumb back, gaze up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. One more breath. And then with control, we'll take it over to the other side. So right elbow is going to find the right knee, but the ribs are lifting away from the thigh. Other hand reaches up alongside the ear. So we find that big side bend. And then think about pulling that top thumb back slightly. Turn your head, look up towards the sky, and come back to your breath. Nice, generous inhale. Nice, slow exhale. Beautiful. Lift up with control. Both hands are going to find the insides of the knees. So you just get a gentle push outward. So knees are actively pulling towards the pinky toes, and then add a little twist. Exhale. Shoulders going to roll towards the knee. Inhale as you come back to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale to come back to center. Beautiful. Exhale to twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale to center. One more time each side. Exhale as you twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale to center. Beautiful. And then toe heel your feet back in. Find that seated mountain pose. So feet nice and firm on the ground, but nice and solid in your chair, arms down at your sides. Nice. Inhale, arms up and look up. Exhale and fold. Dive the heart forward. Hands come down towards the toes. Inhale to half forward fold, hands glide up to the shins. Exhale to soften down, and now we're going to pull the abdominal muscles in, roll up through the spine, roll your shoulders all the way up to your ears, around, down, and back. Come back to your mountain pose. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up and look up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale to soften down, and now we're going to slide up the left shin. So we're going to pull that knee up to the chest. Give a light little squeeze. Tuck your nose towards your knee. Take a nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. And then release. Foot comes down to the ground. Find your mountain pose again. Nice. Inhale, arms up and look up. Exhale and fold. Inhale to half forward fold. Exhale to soften down, and now we're going to slide up the right leg. Catch that knee, bring it up to the chest, bring your nose to your knee. Take a nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. Beautiful. And then release it back to your mountain pose. And now we're going to take that flow just a little bit further. Inhale, arms up and look up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. Right hand over to the left shin. Left hand reaches up. A gentle twist. Take one gentle breath. And then right away, release that hand down. We slide up the shin. Bring that knee up to the chest. Bring your nose to your knee. Take one good breath. And then when you're ready, release that foot down to the ground. Come back to your mountain pose. Nice. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. Left hand over to the right shin or knee. Right hand reaches up to the sky. One breath. And then when you're ready, release that hand down. We slide up the shin, bring the knee to the chest, bring your nose to your knee. Beautiful. And then release that foot down. And now we're going to come back to the upper body. So we're going to take our left hand, palm facing forward, catch your fingertips into your right palm, and then gently push the palm forward. So rather than cranking the fingertips back, just push the palm forward until you find a good, gentle sense of stretch through the palm, through the fingers, through the wrist. Close your eyes down just for a moment here. Take a nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. Awesome. And then release and take it over to the other side. So fingertips into the palm, push your palm forward. Close your eyes down. Take a nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. Lovely. And then when you're ready, release. Both hands come down at your sides, back to your mountain pose. Inhale, arms up and look up. Let the hands meet and let the chest lift a little bit as you look up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. Now we're going to take the left leg with us. So as you slide up, you're going to pick up the left knee, catch hold of left heel, externally rotate a little bit, and then bring it back in. Externally rotate a little bit and bring it back. Externally rotate and bring it back. And now if it feels good, you're going to set it across the right leg. So find your figure four here and then rotate your heart slightly towards your knee. Pull your knee up towards your chest and then push the knee away. Pull the knee up towards the chest and push it away. Do that one more time. Pull the knee up towards the chest Push it away. Heart's going to rotate back towards the shin. And then we're just going to use our fingertips to find that shin bone and then kind of push against the shin bone, like you're trying to pull your spine up and forward. And then once you feel like you've found that sort of sense of traction, lean your heart forward. And then as you come forward, release your hands and just let them fall out at your sides. If you need to support, you readjust your hands. But if it feels okay to let your hands hang nice and heavy, soften through the back of your neck. Take a nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. Lift your hands up to find the knee and the ankle. Lift up through the top of your head and your heart, and then gently lift that leg off. Set it down. Windshield wiper the knees just a little bit. Nice. And then set both feet down nice and solid on the ground and find that mountain pose again. Inhale, arms up, hands meet chest, lifts as you look up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale to half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. And now we're going to slide up and catch hold of that right knee. So grab the knee, grab the ankle, rock it a little side to side. And then take it into that internal external rotation. So pull the knee up and then externally rotate, pull the knee up, externally rotate. Do that one more time. Knee up, externally rotate. Nice. And then bring it across the thigh. Make sure that feels good. And then rotate heart slightly towards the knee. Pull the knee up towards the chest and push the knee away. Pull the knee up towards your chest and push the knee away. One more time. Pull the knee up towards the chest. Push the knee away. Rotate your heart back to forward. Hands find that shin bone. Push into the shin bone, but the shin bone is giving that bit of resistance. So find that little bit of traction. Think nice, tall, uplifted spine. And then once you feel like you've kind of found that bit of traction, start to lean your heart forward. Release your hands down. Let them get soft and heavy here. Readjust your hands if you need to, if one side feels different than the other and you need that little bit of support. But if it feels okay to let your hands hang heavy, let them hang. Take one more breath. Beautiful. When you're ready, hands find the ankle and the knee. Lift up through the top of your head. Let your heart follow. Gently lift that leg off. Set it down. Give your knees a little swish side to side. Cool. And now we're just going to step the feet so that there's just a little bit of room to move the ankles. But we're going to keep the left big toe on the ground and take that left ankle. Draw it in a couple of circles. Go in one direction. Draw it in circles. Go the other way. Nice. And then we're going to be a little bit more deliberate. So we're going to try to trace the perimeter of the foot. So you're going to try to touch the outline of the foot around in a circle, go in one direction. Beautiful. And then take that movement and go in the other direction, trying to touch the perimeter of the foot on the ground. So we move ankle joint, we move the toes, we move the knees, we move in the hips. Take one more circle around. Nice. And then set that foot down, and now we'll take it over to the other leg. So big toe stays on the ground, and we start by just moving the ankle joint, circle in one direction. Beautiful. Circle it the other way. Nice. And then take it into the perimeter of the foot. So we're touching down the outer edges of the foot. Slow it down so you can really be mindful about that movement. Awesome. One more circle around in this direction. And then go the other way. Beautiful. One more circle around in this direction. And then with both feet solid on the ground, scoot your butt back just a little bit so your butt is nice and solid in your chair. And then we are going to lean the chest forward just a little bit so we get a little glance or a view at our toes, but keep a nice upright and lifted spine. As you inhale, you're just going to lift your toes and spread your toes as wide as you can. Hold those spread toes. Hold it there if you can, holding them spread apart nice and strong through your feet. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your toes down, soften your feet, scoot your butt back just a little bit so you get a little bit more coverage. Back to the thighs and the butt are nice and firm in your chair. And now we're going to drop left ear over to left shoulder, reaching your left hand up so it reaches across the side of the head. And now we're going to create a little bit of resistance with the hand. Head is going to push into the hand is going to create a little resistance, and you're going to feel the muscles in the side of the neck fire up just a little bit. But be mindful, we don't want to hurt ourselves here, so not too much pressure, not too much resistance with the hand. We just want to get that sense of those muscles firing up. See if you can hold it for one more second. Nice. And then relax the muscles. Let your hand be nice and heavy. Take a nice deep breath in. Beautiful. Release your hand from your head. Lift your head up to center and then take it over to the other side. Drop your ear to your shoulder. Start there. Reach your hand up, finding the side of the head, and then add that resistance. So your head pushes into your hands, your hand resists, and then see if you can find the muscles in the side of the neck firing up. Hold it for a moment. And then relax. Relax the muscles in the side of the neck. Relax your hand. Let your hand just be heavy on your head. Take a nice big breath. Beautiful. Release your hand from your head. Lift your head back up to center. And then we're going to draw little 1-inch circles in the air with the nose. So super small, super mindful, gentle circles. Once you've got that motion pattern down, if it feels good to do so, you'll close your eyes down, allowing just a little bit of time here, letting your jaw get soft, let your cheekbones get soft. Take one more gentle circle in this direction. And then when you feel ready, reverse circles go the other way. Beautiful. One more circle around in this direction. And then head is going to come to stillness, still keeping that nice upright spine. We're going to take our piano fingers and we're just going to tap up and down the chest. So think down to the breastbone, up to the collarbones with a light, gentle tapping up and down. And then once you know what you're doing, close your eyes down if it feels good and just tune in and listen. Notice that tapping sound. You might notice it in your breath. Beautiful. Take one more tap up and down, and then we're going to open the eyes, take those fingers, flip them inward. So we're going to tuck the hands into the armpits, and then we're going to take 3 little chicken wing flaps. So we're going to just squeeze, and it's just going to work a little bit into that lymphatic system. So elbows are going to draw down just slightly, get that little squeeze. You'll feel that stretch in your wrist, and then lift the elbows up. Pull the elbows down gently, get that little squeeze in the wrist, feel that gentle compression in the armpit, and then lift the elbows up. Beautiful. One more just like that. Pull the elbows down, get that little squeeze, and then lift up and release. Release your hands away from your armpits, scoot your butt way back in your seat, and then just give everything a second to get comfy cozy. So just let your back sit back and relax. Shoulders leaning against the back of the chair. Let your feet find a happy place to get settled. And then just give everything a little bit of time here. Let your feet find a soft, settling in situation. Toes are soft. Soles of the feet are soft. Soften your calves and your shins. Soften around your knees. Allow your thighs to be soft and heavy. Notice if you're holding any bits of tension in the hips or in your belly, and then see if you can let go there. Let your belly be soft. Let your hips sink and settle in. Let your arms be soft and heavy, fingers soft. Start to bring your awareness back into your body. Invite some gentle movement into your fingers and into your toes. Maybe invite a deeper breath into your body as you start to move your ankles, move your wrists. And then keep your fingers and your wrists moving just a little bit, but start to find a light little march. So pick up one knee and then the other, and just feel a little bit of movement come up into the thigh area and into the hip crease. Take one more little march of each knee. And then when you feel ready, find that big good morning stretch. Stretch your feet out nice and long, reach your arms up and overhead. Take a nice big breath back into your body. Awesome. And then when you're ready, release that big good morning stretch, lift your back up away from your seat, and then just scoot your butt forward in your chair, sit up nice and tall. Nice. And then once you've found your way here, we're going to come back to a little work with the breath in the chest. So take an inhale, and as you inhale, you're going to do those light tapping piano fingers. So inhale, you tap the fingers on the chest. At the top of the breath, hold that breath, retain the breath, and take 3 taps with your palm to your chest. And then exhale, let everything go. Inhale, tap the fingers on the chest. Retain the breath at the top, open palm, 3 taps to the chest. Exhale, let everything go. And then do that one more time. Inhale, tap the fingers. Retain the breath at the top, 3 taps to the chest. Exhale, let everything go. Beautiful. And then stack both hands on top of your heart. Bow your head to your heart. Take a nice gentle inhale. Breathing in love and gratitude for yourself, for your mind, for your body, and the time that you take to take care of yourself. And breathe in a little extra love and gratitude that we're sending out to you, because happy birthday, Helen. We love you. Happy birthday. I bow to you. Happy Wednesday. Happy birthday. You guys are amazing.